Hello and welcome to the From the Sofa E3 2018 videocast. Adam, how's it feel to be 29 and old? Very old.
I've got used to it now.
I haven't.
No. How do you feel?
Old. I've got arthritis. I'm wearing grey trousers. I'm old, Adam.
Shit! I'm wearing fucking beige!
Oh god, no! So viewers, we are now going to move on to E3. This year's E3, for me, was probably one of the better ones that I've seen. There was a lot of interesting things, and for me as a gamer, and the type of games that I like, it was quite exciting. But we're first going to start with the weirdest moments, the bits that made me feel the most uncomfortable, and I'm really interested to see Adam's reaction to those moments, because I'm not entirely sure if he would have seen them. So, Adam.
Yes.
First one we're going to look at, I've got 4 moments that for me were the worst parts of E3, or the weirdest parts of E3. And the first one we're going to do is Sony's conference. So can you please bring up the first video, which should be Last of Us 2?
Okay.
And if you go to 6 minutes and 2 seconds...
I'm at 5:56.
That'll do.
Okay.
So we're going to see the intro leading up to the gameplay, the first gameplay of The Last of Us Part 2.
Alright.
Go.
What's this got to do with anything?
I believe he did the soundtrack to The Last of Us.
Can I stop it now?
Yeah, please God, please do.
What's the point? Why have you showed me that?
Right, The Last of Us Part 2, the most exciting thing that people were looking forward to as far as the Sony conference is concerned. Because as we've already discussed, The Last of Us is seen as a lot of people's favourite ever game. And they started in this weird church-like venue that had all these little balls hanging down, making it like a barn dance or something like that. I don't know what it was. And it's all exciting. Matey, PlayStation mate, he comes out, he does his little speech, and then he hands it over to this guy. Alright, he did the soundtrack to The Last of Us, but I thought they were going to do it where he was playing the music while showing the gameplay or something like that. But no! For about 5-6 minutes, he just sits... In fact, no, about 10 minutes, he just sits there playing his little banjo. It's just boring! Why would you do that? Like after Microsoft, with their big, extravagant blowout, they just start with this little...
Yeah, and you felt the need to spread that boredom by making us watch it.
Because it then leads us on to how Sony structured their conference. So they ushered all of their journalists into this big barn where they showed the guy, and then they showed The Last of Us gameplay, which we'll come to later. And then that was it. So after about 10-15 minutes, they stopped the conference, ushered everyone out of this hall, and they all had to walk to this other big tent, while the viewers at home got to watch 2 people that looked like they were sports commentators talking about what they had just seen. It was weird. It was completely weird. And yeah, that was my first weirdest moment of E3.
Alright. I think you're reaching. Let's see what's next.
That was not. Honestly, it was strange. Don't.
That that waffle kept boiled down to it's not what I expected.
It was shit. It was shit. It was.
Yeah. This is all shit. This is all terrible. Moving on. 46.
Next, we have EA's conference, which was probably the second worst conference of E3. Sorry, because it was just a bit boring. And about halfway through, they announced this new mobile game. Now, do you know anything about this?
I do.
You do. So we're not going to watch the whole thing.
Thank God.
Because it went on for 15 minutes.
Really?
Of two people just playing with each other. Oh, that sounded wrong. But, playing with each other on a mobile game of Command and Conquer. It's ruined Command and Conquer for me. Ruined it. How much did you love Command and Conquer as a child?
I loved it.
Yeah. Favourite Command and Conquer game?
The original. That's the only one I played. The only one I wanted to play. Yeah.
You never played Red Alert?
No.
See, I think you would still like Red Alert now. Red Alert was great.
I think 95 is the best one. CNC 95. Mechanical Man.
In general, Command & Conquer was great. I even liked the first-person shooter.
Yes. What am I watching? Let's go.
Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live, winner-take-all, head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking about it. Let's
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room, if you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
It's like 10 people clapping.
His opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me.
How
in
much
welcoming
more
to the
can you
stage,
take?
Nick at Night.
I want to see the play. Come on. Show me how you ruined my game.
Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles
it
and the
is.
competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great
Totally.
match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are the players ready? Let's.
Have you noticed they
get
haven't
this
said
thing
what game
going.
it is?
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off.
Have they
nice little
not?
Strategy
Nope.
game for those
Yes.
of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in.
Okay, right. Yep.
go.
Please stop, please, God.
Really, really, really boring.
Yeah. So,
To watch, maybe to play is better.
yeah, but why would you do that at an E3 conference? 15 minutes of 2 people playing a mobile game. Great. Well done, EA. You smashed it.
Well, ha. In their defense, it is nice to see people play a game in real time and not have it edited. All those embarrassing moments edited out.
Yeah.
Although, if you're going to do that, why not just release like a demo? Like the
Yeah.
old days?
Yeah, just release a demo. Baffling. And also, just don't make Command & Conquer a mobile game. Just release a new Command & Conquer.
No. Re-release the old one. For me.
Times. I've got about 3 re-releases of the original one. They should just do a new Command & Conquer. They do it with Total War every year. Why can't they do it with Command & Conquer? I'd love a new one.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Right.
Anyway. But last but not least, my weirdest moment again comes from EA. Would you like to please click on that link, Adam, and go to the correct timestamp? We're about to see one of my favourite people in the video games industry look very, very awkward.
Someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah! So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking
Let's
ass.
talk about it. I mean, I'm going to
We
show
wanted to
you.
bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
She doesn't give a shit.
The internet is going
So
wild
the Star
right
Wars
now,
name
Adam.
is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So
Great.
does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times, trying to be a little vague
dark
here,
time.
but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice
It's a dark,
dark time.
bad time. Does that mean it's gonna just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next
I don't
year.
really wanna know when to play, I wanna know what it
2019,
is.
not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up, and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
There you are, done.
Alright. He was quite charismatic. I liked him.
Yeah, Vince Zampella is one of my favourite people. Do you know what he invented?
Is it that can of drink with a little foil lid on it?
No, it's not. He basically invented Call of Duty.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and then went on to do Titanfall, which is one of my favourite games of all time. And he is, yeah, he's a bit of a legend. But how weird was that? Why didn't they do like it's a reveal of the name of their Star Wars game?
This was just 4 words.
But why didn't they like take the Bethesda with Elder Scrolls, right? Literally a little bit of landscape and then Elder Scrolls, and everyone went mental, okay? Just for a name, right? Why don't they do that instead of just jumping to him in the audience and looking really awkward as if she's just jumped at him and gone, "Give us the name," and he's gone, "Oh, okay."
That's still headlined, isn't it? Still headlines.
But it wasn't. That's the problem. It was
Yeah, but it...
offhand that everyone kind of went, "Oh."
Yeah, but Nick, we're talking about it.
That's a good point, actually.
You don't think there's thousands of blog posts talking about this that same thing?
Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point.
And it's still boring.
They still could have made some drama out of it, and their conference would probably have gone down a bit better if they had. Because people...
I'm going to Google it. Star Wars. What was it? Fallen Jedi?
Jedi Fallen Order. Is that, you can't even remember the name.
Well, because it's just a load of words. It's the same as any other Star Trek thing. Star Trek?
Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Right,
see?
we'll edit that out. It's fine.
Same as any other Star Wars thing.
Hmm?
That was my edit point. Yeah, there's loads of articles about it, Nick.
Yeah, still. They could have made it more E3-like.
See, again, it's just coming up to your opinion of it.
Yes, I love the stupid drama of E3, alright?
And I think it's boring. Let's find something interesting to talk about.
You're terrible. Alright, fine then. We'll move on to the next section of the vodcast, videocast, whatever it is. We're going to move on to the best moments of E3 2018. I think you'll be fine with this, Adam. I think you'll enjoy this. Because the first one we're going to look at, if you're ready...
I'm ready.
We're going to look at the end of the Xbox conference, which was exactly the kind of drama I like from E3. It was that whole, but one more thing, but without the one more thing. And that was when Cyberpunk hacked the Xbox conference. So if you could please find that video, and you'll see what happened.
Together.
There he is, Big Phil Spencer.
Thanks, and have a great E3.
It's nice to hear that song again. 5 years later.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America.
And now it's just the trailer, yeah?
Yeah, so you can stop it there. We'll have a
Do you know what's amazing about that video? On this link, there's the chat replay from the live broadcast.
Oh, really?
No one cared.
Oh, really?
Everyone is saying, cringe, ZZZZZZ, is it over? What's Cyberpunk? No, lame.
Who was watching it?
Well, I can name them if you like.
No, we better not.
Lame.
I was watching it live on a video, and everyone was getting a little bit excited about it.
ZZZZZ. Boring. Grow up, you guys. No thanks.
Grow up? Do you know what? Stop it. You're making me angry.
Yes. Welcome to the party. Cringe.
Probably gonna be the best game of the frickin' generation, right? And people are saying it's boring.
Yes, well, was it you telling me that people were a bit alarmed because it's not been play tested properly? Because it hasn't been broadcast?
I'm just pissed off they haven't been able to play it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll come to that later. You're stepping on the shoes of the podcast there, Adam.
Of the format. The boring format. Bullet points.
But well, better not. Right, listen. Let's liven you up, shall we?
You almost had a conversation then,
Huh?
viewers.
Sorry?
Hmm?
What? What's that? We're gonna give you some energy, Adam. Do you want to feel some energy? Yes?
Yes.
You want a big shot of adrenaline, of excitement into your arm?
Big, throbbing slice of energy.
Okay. Press the next link for the greatest moment of E3.
Hold on, there's a trailer for Anthem coming out.
Oh no, please God, no!
Even the internet wants to skip over your boring format. Alright, am I playing?
It is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
Oh, Pete.
perhaps best known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret.
I think I got that
So let's
joke.
get things started with a look at Rage 2.
Where have you gone?
I'm coming back! Look at that smile on your face.
No one knew who he was, did they?
I said, are you ready to rage? What about you?
I'm ready to rage, Andrew.
Are you ready to rage? Let's have some fun! Come on, E3! We got ready to go!
Oh, it's amazing.
The audience.
I know.
The audience have gone mild.
This is your time to pay. This is your judgment day. We may fight, but now we've come to take your life. We should without a gun. We'll take on anyone. It's really nothing new. It's just a thing we like to do. You better get ready to die. Get ready to die.
I'm sure it sounds fine live. Although by her face, I wouldn't have thought so.
I just love the odd person in there that's properly going like.
Yeah.
Your life is over now. Your life is
So why aren't you complaining that there's no video game play going on at the same time?
Because I don't want there to be. This is what E3's about. Weirdness like this.
But you didn't like the Banjo Man, did you?
Yeah, well,
It's the same thing.
not though, is it?
Well, no, this is less relevant because it's the trailer song.
Yeah, but this is Andrew WK.
Oh, right. Oh. Just a bit racist, are you, Ted?
Or gamist.
Oh, this is terrible. Did he just put the mic in his pants?
I know, and then he plays the piano and then he swings his arm around. Oh, it's great.
There's an old man nodding his head. The final nail in the coffin. Oh, how embarrassing.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, fuck off back to retirement.
So yeah, there you are. And then it went into the Rage 2 gameplay. So,
Why don't we... Okay, yeah.
no, we're looking at the moments.
Feels like this is the very long way round, but yeah.
No, it's not. No. Right. So yeah, what did you think of that, Adam?
I think I've explained it. Let's move on to the next one.
Alright, the next one, again with Bethesda. I quite enjoyed their conference. It was full of lots of fun. You had a whole 10-minute stand-up from Todd Howard, which was great. But Todd Howard also introduced the next edition of Skyrim. Which is what we're going to look at now, Adam.
Alright, I have actually seen this video, so let's just let it play without commentary. Because it's very good. I like that video. But you know what? I don't actually own one, but I would play the shit out of Skyrim if it was on an Alexa being read aloud to me.
I think it is. I think, and I might be imagining this.
I say Alexa, sorry, on Echo. But yeah.
I think that they have actually released it and that it is playable.
No fucking way. Hang on.
Look it up. Let's have a look. Come on.
What the fuck? Yeah, yeah. I'm into that.
This has actually made me want to get an Alexa, or whatever she's called.
Yes. Apart from all the other scary, terrible stuff that... Did you hear about the Echo that transmitted a private conversation to someone's friend?
No.
Maybe don't have one in your bedroom.
No. Or the toilet.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that.
I wonder if the fridge is actually playable.
Well, that was a joke ages ago. But I like the idea of basically a roleplay game. Just a sort of roleplay game, just a sort of choose your own adventure.
Wait. Sounds like something you used to play.
Yeah. Well.
So yeah. Well done, Bethesda. You had a good conference. Thumbs up. So now we're going to move on to another conference. Ubisoft. Which is always quite fun. They always bring something of interest. The games are always a little bit Ubisoft-y and somewhat mediocre. But this one really shone. In this moment especially, I was like a little child watching this. Like, just like that. So have you got that video loaded up, Adam?
Yeah.
Have you seen anything about this?
No. It's got the live feed on. Why are we seeing this shitty game? Oh my god.
What just happened, Adam?
He just fell over like Rich Evans.
Oh my god!
Ah, there's the best moment of Ubisoft. Ubisoft?
It's all
Ubisoft?
about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello.
People like that. The comments like that. Was that intentional? Cringe. What?
And it's bigger than ever.
There you are.
Was that it?
That was it.
Oh, right, okay.
Just that moment. Like...
Well, I know what's going to be deleted from this video.
What, that? You can't delete the man falling into a podium.
What's the next one, Nick?
What?
What's the next one?
No, that's it. Oh, no, wait. There is one more. And another thing. Do you want to just play the whole Devolver conference?
No, I'm just going to put a link. Because it's the best thing I've seen about anything.
It is the hands down winning moment of all of E3.
Just fuck off from this boring video. Just click this link and watch Devolver. It's the best.
It is. And why is it the best, Adam?
Because it hates E3. It hates what it is and what it's doing. Just like me.
You hate what you're doing?
Right now I do. Let's move on.
Listen. E3 is a very important time of year, and people want to know about it. The viewers want to know about it, Adam. They've all watched it.
They already know about it.
But they know everything about it, but they still want to watch more. And that's what we're here for. To go over everything that's already been talked about by everyone else, but we're talking about it. Okay?
Well, that's what this channel's about, isn't it? Right.
And now
we're going to watch your list of your favourite things.
No, we're not. I'm going to ask you,
right,
out of this list, so I've covered this. I've gone through every game that was announced at E3, and I've picked out the best games. Okay? And I want you to choose 3 games from that list that for you are the best.
Okay, do we want to say what they are? Or am I just choosing the 3 and leaving it a mystery?
No, you talk about the 3 and then I'll talk about the others.
Okay. Oh dear.
Hay fever.
The 3... I'm going to choose some weird ones.
By all means. Sounds like you.
So, obviously, my favourite, as well publicised on Twitter, is Rage 2. So that's the obvious one out the way.
Okay. So let's start with that then. So,
am I not choosing 3?
No, we're going to do 1, and then we'll go on to the next one.
Okay.
Rage 2, Adam. Now, obviously we saw Andrew WK earlier. The wonderful, glorious Andrew WK. And then following him, we had some gameplay of Rage 2. And
yes.
Now, I don't know about you, but it looked quite different to the original Rage. Or at least what I remember of the original Rage. It looked a lot more like Doom.
Yeah. Someone pointed out it looked like Bulletstorm. I don't know if you ever played that.
Yes, yeah, very briefly, yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that, kind of.
Yeah.
But do you like the look of it still, now that you've seen some gameplay?
Yeah. God, yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm well into Rage 2. I was into Rage 1. We covered that before. It's like what Fallout should be, and yet isn't.
Talking of Fallout, have you noticed that Fallout 76 is not on my list?
Yes, I did notice that. That's kind of what made me ask. Anyway, let's come back to that. You know what I really like the look of? I wasn't fussed about it before, but I did see the trailer. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Ah.
I was very much nonplussed about it, and now I'm turning around slightly.
Have you played the original?
Yeah, I have. I don't remember it.
No, I'm the same.
I feel like it's someone else's game and I just played it.
Did you recognise Jade, though, in this new trailer?
Only because the person watching it and commenting on it said who they were.
Right. Okay.
But I like the space weirdness.
Yeah. And do you know much about the development of it?
No, I don't know anything about it.
So at the Ubisoft conference, they wheeled out Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.
Because he has this thing, and I'm going to have to find out the name for it, so bear with me, viewers. It's very, very unprofessional of me.
Yeah, for some reason we can't actually edit videos anymore.
No, never. Hit record! We found it, viewers. So, basically with Beyond Good and Evil, after they had done that trailer, they wheeled out Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he started speaking about his website and his company called Hit Record, which is a crowdsourcing for art and music and video and all this kind of thing. and you can put stuff on there, and if someone uses it, I might be wrong about this, but if someone uses it, I think you get paid for it, but it's like a way to earn money. But I might be wrong about the sort of fundamental premise of hit record. But what they're doing with Beyond Good and Evil 2 is, in the game, Ubisoft have a blank canvas in the city, okay, or the planets, or whatever it is, and they are using hit record to crowdsource all the music in the game.
That's interesting.
On the buildings, all of the like adverts in billboards and stuff like that, that's all going to be crowdsourced. The whole game, from a background point of view, as in the stuff going on in the background, is going to be crowdsourced by real people. And I think that's really cool. So
that is really cool. Is that also like auto-generated, or is that still being chosen by people?
In what sense, sorry?
Well, like, what would be pretty awesome is if music was just randomly grabbed off the site. So it wasn't even chosen by someone. Just anyone who has stuff on there might see their work put up. That'd be pretty amazing.
Yes, I would agree. That would be quite cool, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, like, imagine equally a game set in a shopping centre and you walk past the TV.
Hang on. What is your obsession with games set in shopping centres?
Well, just bear with me. When there's hundreds of thousands of TV screens or computer monitors or whatever, imagine if you had individual YouTube videos on each of them. How cool would that be? And they're just completely randomly chosen.
Yeah, but then you might get some unfortunate videos.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so we're going to move on from that. Yeah, I don't think that's what... That would be really cool if Ubisoft were doing that with Beyond Good and Evil 2. But I don't think, I'd imagine they're going to go on the website and they're going to choose their favourite things and they're just going to populate.
One day we'll have a free, creative world.
Yes.
But yes, I like pigmen and monkey men, and they're killing things. Yay.
And talking about things killing things, what would be your third game, Adam?
Well, I don't want to be too obvious, but because, like I said last time, of course this was going to happen. Doom. Now, are they being a bit complacent with Doom? Because it's the game everyone wants, and yet, what have we got? Like a name? An very, very brief teaser?
Was it even be classed as a teaser? I mean, literally all it was a crunch! Doom Eternal.
Exactly. It was a Terminator intro. But, yeah, I'm a bit worried it might just be a bit of a knockoff, but...
Well, this is the interesting thing with Bethesda, because most of their conferences, usually, they will... the only games they'll announce, it will be out this year, like they did with Fallout 4, like they've done with Fallout 76, like they did with Skyrim, you know.
Yeah.
This conference this year, they've announced Wolfenstein Youngblood, which I'm very excited for. I know you're a bit dubious about because of the co-op side of it.
Yeah.
But for me, set in Paris in the 80s with Nazis, I just want to kill more Nazis, Adam. I'm well up for it. Doom. What other games did they announce? I feel like that was...
I see you put...
And I don't know what it is, but... Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. You know, that one. Those three games... Oh, and Starfield.
Yeah. What's that? I don't even know what that is.
We don't know.
What's the point of announcing it?
Is it a Fallout, Elder Scrolls type thing, but in space?
Who knows?
Is it what we all wanted Mass Effect to be? I don't know. But
it could be anything. It could be astrology.
Astrology Simulator 2.0.
You choose your star sign, and then you see who you match up with.
Now, what happens if you're on the cusp like me? Huh?
You die alone.
Ah, fair enough. So, they're your 3 games that you've picked from this list.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah?
Do you know what I wouldn't even put on this list?
What's that?
Spider-Man.
Have you seen this trailer?
Yes.
Why don't you think it should be on this list?
I am very dubious.
Right. So you didn't... So, hang on. I can't remember if this was in the last vodcast or whether this was just us talking. You mentioned that what you were dubious about, and the thing that you loved about Spider-Man 2, was the
web swinging, yeah. We did talk about it in the last video.
Right, okay. Now, I don't know about you, but from the gameplay video that we saw at E3 this year, which we can have playing in the background now, can we have that, producer? Find the web slinging?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, producer.
You're welcome.
I think it looked quite good.
It wasn't the worst, but I'm also very worried that it's just Arkham. It's just Spider-Man Arkham.
What's wrong with that?
I played Arkham.
Yeah, but you want to play Spider-Man Arkham.
I want to play Spider-Man, being Spider-Man.
But that is...
Please?
To me, it looks like Spider-Man 2, but with current-gen technology.
Nah.
Also, talking about the storyline, right? I'm going to say something here so that it's actually recorded. I said when that first trailer for Spider-Man came out, and there's the bit when he's in his bedroom and he's pulling his suit on, I thought that the skin of the person you saw in that video, and it might have just been the light, but I thought that it looked like a black person, which made me think of, what's it, Miles Morales? What's his name?
Well, they revealed at the end of the first trailer that he was in it.
Yes, yeah. But this trailer kind of made me think that what if they did kill off Spider-Man in this game? Kill off Peter Parker, I mean. And halfway through the game, your Miles... Is it Miles Morales? Is that his name?
Yeah, something like that. This was after my time.
Took over. I mean, I think that'd be quite cool. It would turn the whole game on its head and make it actually quite interesting.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it won't have any of that.
Well, it'll just be Spider-Man Arkham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Is there any other game on this list you would like to talk about before I start rapping?
I am sick to death of Last of Us. Don't care, don't care.
Have you seen the gameplay trailer?
I have.
Right. What do you think?
It looked fake.
It did, didn't it? It looked really fake, and everyone's saying that it doesn't look fake.
It looks extremely scripted. In fact, it looks like motion capture, like they've actually just acted it out.
Well, they could.
Yeah. To be fair. Not interested at all. Nothing about it interests me. My friend Pedro, I would make a very high contender in my list. Although...
What's My Friend Pedro, Adam? Would you like to introduce the viewers to it if they haven't seen the Devolver conference?
My Friend Pedro is a Devolver game.
Thank you. And moving on to the next game. No, come on.
Absolutely follows the formula of a Devolver game. Although it does look a lot like Deadpool, suspiciously. I don't know if there is a link, but it seems interesting. But anyway, yeah, here's the trailer now. And there is the soul of a dying child. Yeah. Anything you would like to talk about?
Oh, thank you for asking, Adam. I would like to talk about, well, personally, the game I am most excited... Or, no, actually, I'm not going to say the game I'm most excited about, but the one that took me by surprise. Because we briefly spoke about Ghost of Tsushima. Fucked it. We briefly spoke about Ghost of Tsushima Tsushima?
I'm not helping.
Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is a game.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima, right, is a game from Sony. You know, Sony, that big conglomerate. And we briefly spoke about it, and both of us said how uninterested we were by it based off the original trailer. And then we had the gameplay trailer. Adam, have you watched the gameplay trailer for this?
I can't remember if I watched the gameplay trailer for this or the other one.
What was the other one?
The From Software one.
Possibly the From Software one, which is another interesting game but didn't make my list. Adam, would you like to press play on this video?
Oh, I did see this.
I would have thought you would be well into this.
I don't care.
From a gameplay point of view.
Maybe, but I'm sort of put by all the shit.
What's the shit?
I'm just my barrier with Japanese culture is it's very, very like of its own language, and when it's a culture that I've never put the time in to find out, it kind of stops me from getting invested in it.
Then you have to try at some point. There has to be some things that you enjoy. Like, what about
Samurai Jack?
Samurai Jack. This is Samurai Jack, the video game.
I mean, that is a slight plus. Although they're not robots, are they?
No, but, you know, wasn't it you that told me that originally Samurai Jack wasn't robots?
Yes, and that's why in the new series, they're not, and there's lots of blood. Suddenly the audience was old enough. It does look nice, I guess.
It makes me feel like I'm in a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon or Hero or something like that. I'm really actually looking forward to playing this game now.
The only thing is, it's very, like, standard. Like, combat-wise, it just looks like any other game from PlayStation 2 onwards.
Do you think so?
Yep. Hack, block, hack.
But what about the slow motion?
It feels like.
What about the slow motion?
Yeah, that's different, but then it just goes back to your normal stabby, heavy attack, quick attack. Feels like there could be more to it than that.
Yeah.
I do like the blood though, that's cool.
I like when it goes into the one-on-one battle.
Yeah. Nah.
I think this would be a game that you should give a chance.
I think this is a game that should have Jack Burton.
Who's Jack Burton?
Who's Jack Burton?
Who's Jack Burton? I'm saying it. Who's Jack Burton?
He's me. No. Fucking Big Trouble in Little China. One of the best films ever made.
Oh yes, I'm with you now.
Who?
All right.
Tell him Jack Burton's on his way. Who? Me. Anyway,
this is Big Trouble in Little China, the video game. No.
It'd be nice if it was. Might be fun.
It's going to be great. So, what other games haven't we spoken about here? So, Ghost of Tsushima was the one that surprised me the most. Next, we have Skull and Bones, Adam. What do you know about Skull and Bones?
Nothing. Do they live in a dark, dark street? In a dark, dark house? Under the dark, dark stairs? What?
A Telltale Games of... What's that thing called that you were just doing skeletons? A trapdoor, whatever it's called.
Which one do you want?
The skeletons.
Say again?
What you just said.
No, you tell me what I just said.
Skellington.
Skellingtons. The Skellingtons. Okay. Well, glad we sorted that one out.
I'm going to carry on filling out my World Cup wall chart in a minute. So Adam, I'd like you to watch the trailer for Skull and Bones, please. And I'd be interested to see what you think.
It was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore. We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game. As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again. A new wind was at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule.
Tick follows tock, follows tick, follows tock.
First serve.
Chosen men. Nah, I didn't choose you.
It was dog eat dog.
This feels like a football advert or an alcohol advert.
All good.
Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain. Well, we thought we were.
Brock Showalter Skolovata says, I'm going to pirate this game.
And wolves hunting packs.
Edward Kenway disapproves of that.
I'm not fussed.
No?
No.
Did you ever play Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag?
No.
Featuring Edward Kenway. Here he is.
No.
You know, we speak about the Battlestar Galactica games and what would be amazing. No, forget Battlestar Galactica. What was that space game that you really liked? Rogue Legacy? Rebel Galaxy? One of them.
Yeah. I mean, light is a... Yeah, go on.
You know the ship combat where it's all...
Yeah.
Off to the side with a... kind of thing.
It's all broadsides, yeah.
Yeah, broadside, that's the word I was looking for. That's basically the combat in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And Skull and Bones, made by the same people, Ubisoft, have made a whole game out of that. And I am well on board. I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, but, you know, the difference between Rebel Galaxy and that is Rebel Galaxy's in space. And I like space.
You don't like pirates?
I'm not that fussed.
How can you not be that fussed about pirates?
What is there to like? You can just go to... You can just spend the night in Swindon and you'll get the same atmosphere.
No, Bristol and pirates.
Bristol? Oh,
that's where pirates come from. That's why they all talk like this.
Yeah, but now it's full of Londoners.
Yeah, it's true.
Bristol on Thames.
Pirates. There's three things.
Have you seen the traffic up round by the roundabout? That's what pirates are.
Cheers, Drive. Right, listen. 3 things.
That you're going to tell me about pirates.
No, 3 things that make me happy. Dinosaurs. Space. And pirates.
You must have loved that one episode of Doctor Who.
Okay, anyway, moving on from Skull and Bones.
You know, the best Pirates game is Sid Meier's Pirates.
Never played it.
Maybe you should.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
I've never played a Sid Meier's game.
Then I can't help you.
What's your favourite game ever, Adam? Game you come back to again and again and again.
StarCraft?
Sid Meier!
No.
What?
No, I don't. It's not my favourite. It's a game that I can play at any time ever and play it for 4 days straight.
So surely it must be your favourite game ever then?
No.
Why not?
I mean, number 1, which one are you talking about?
3.
Civilization 3? What an idiot. That was years ago.
That's the one you were trying to get me to play recently.
No, that was 6.
6? No, it wasn't. It was 3.
Well, the last one I was playing was 6.
Yeah, but the one you were trying to get me to download was 3. I'll find the text message.
What? When? When are you talking about? Caesar 3, you idiot. Nothing to do with Sid Meier.
It begins with a C, alright?
Caesar 3 probably is my favourite game, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
No sign of crime around here.
Well, anyway, Sid Meier's rubbish. So, we're going to move on to Section 4. Section 5.
What?
Section
Oh,
5.
God.
Because, I mean, we could talk about games like Metro Exodus, which looks amazing. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I was happy I got more of that. As I said in the last vodcast, I wanted to see some gameplay, and I got to. And then I got emotional again. Forza Horizon 4 Britain! Great. What else was there? That's about it, really. So, Section 5. Adam.
Yes.
You were given the task, in the last vodcast, to come up with a game. Have you achieved this?
No, but I will make one up right now.
Go!
Okay. Bear with me. Let me just load some stuff up. Nicholas. Talking about Caesar 3, a game in which I love, mostly for the quotes and sound effects, I'm going to quiz you on some of the more popular sound effects. And you can play from home too. I'm going to play you some sound effects, and I want you to tell me what game and who and what it is.
Oh, go on then.
I'm gonna... Right, tell me if you can't hear this. Okay. Would you rather hear them all, or would you rather try and guess each? You're gonna hear them all. Okay. Number 1.
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright?
Is this only from games?
Yeah. I'm gonna play it once more, and then I'll move on. Okay. Next one.
Work.
Easy.
Okay. Can't all be hard. What about this one?
And again?
Alright. That was number 3. Number 4, I'm just going to quickly change. Okay. Wait, there it was.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And number 5.
Okay.
All right.
So I've got to get all 5, right?
You do have to get all 5. You have to get all 5, or I get to choose the topic of the next video.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Okay. So, let's go back, shall we? Okay, so let's go back. So, this was sound number 1. And I want you to tell me what it is. Oh, not a bit. What was that noise?
That was the only one that I wasn't sure of. Is it Command and Conquer?
No! I'll tell you what. Let's go round again, and you can have time to have a second guess. What was this one?
That's Warcraft.
That's the game Warcraft. But who says it?
It is a peon.
Yeah, congratulations.
Come on, that's an easy one.
What about this one?
Now this...
What could it be?
I want to say Dungeon Keeper.
No.
Oh, is it Age of Empires?
Yeah.
Oh, that was what I wrote down. Look, I'm gonna turn this.
Well, you wrote it down
camera
and
around.
said something else.
I changed my mind at the last minute, but look, you see it?
Why did you change your mind, you idiot?
Ah, why did I change
Well, do you know
my
what?
mind?
Do you get half a point if you say what it is? Half a point if you know what it was.
I'll play it again. One more time. Is it when you level up your town hall thing?
No. It was the priest conversion sound.
Oh, of course it.
Ooh.
Oh
God. Right. Well, you've lost already, but let's see. Do it for pride now. Tell me what this sound is.
Alien Isolation.
Yes. What is it?
It's the motion sensor.
It's when Nick wheezes his pants.
And if you want to see that, viewers, you can visit my YouTube channel, where you can see me and Adam playing. Oh no, wait. No, you can't.
Because you didn't download it, did
you? You can't see it on my YouTube channel. You can't. Oh no. Well, we're gonna have to do that again, Adam, because we do have to complete that game at some.
Maybe we have to start over.
No, we've started over twice now.
A nightmare. Alright, and finally...
Bye-bye! Worms.
Yes, it is!
So...
I was recently watching the...
What was the first one?
Rewatching the theme tune. Yes, the first one.
Play it again?
Just have to move the thing.
So what was the first one?
This one.
One more time. I can't even tell what it sounds like. An alarm.
Sounds like a dinosaur.
Both can be correct, yes. Do you know what the actual answer is?
It sounds like an alarm. It sounds like a dinosaur. Both could be correct.
It does sound like both, but it's not.
Right. In that case, I have no idea.
It is the doors that open and close in Doom!
Oh!
It's one of the most well-known sound effects ever!
Do you know, I think I'm going to blame technology.
No, I mean, I'll send you the link. When you listen again, you'll know. It does literally just sound like an alarm or a dinosaur. Well, there you are. You got
3 out of 5.
Which means...
But I did write down Age of Empires, so...
Yeah, well, I did write down the plot of the best film ever.
What? Adjustment Bureau?
No. Showgirls.
You wrote down the plot of Showgirls?
I did.
Including the Carl McLachlan sex scene?
I spent a long time writing that bit.
Is that where you started and then you built the rest out of that?
Yeah, I mean, I wrote it after I saw the film. But my point being that I wrote it doesn't mean I did it.
I don't think that's the same. I don't think it's the same as my clear...
Well, 4 out of 5, still a loss. So, whatever. Next time, we're going to talk about Lollipop Chainsaw.
We're going to spend a whole podcast talking about Lollipop Chainsaw?
No. Just cheerleaders in general.
So what are we going to... What's the next podcast going to be, Adam?
The next podcast is going to be about whatever thing I pick up first. New Forest Fudge.
The whole podcast is going to be on New Forest Fudge.
Look, there's a building.
I feel like our target audience might not be...
Oh, cheeky.
Might not be those people that want to...
Well, our target audience are hardly entertained now, are they? What about 1001 movies before you die?
There we go. Now that I can get on board with.
Have you seen this one?
You got to hold it up at the... What is it? The German one?
Yeah. Oh, it's the Seventh Seal. Bloody hell.
No, I haven't seen it. Right.
No.
Anyway, so viewers, our next vodcast, which will be coming to you in another 2 weeks' time, will be about...
What? Hang on. What? 2 weeks' time? What are you on about?
You heard. That's right. Surprise!
No.
Right, in a month's time, this is going to be at least partially about Adam's book, 1001 Movies You Need to Watch Before You Die. Personally, I'm thrilled and cannot wait to talk.
Well, I mean, it's that, or it's the Evil Dead musical.
And on that note, we're going to move on to the last part of our...
There's a final bit. What are you talking about?
Well, you see, today,
We just ended it.
This morning, I sent out a tweet asking for questions for you and me, Adam. If you remember in the last podcast, I said that any questions you send us, we will answer. So this section's called "Ask Us Questions, You Bastards."
All right. So, what question have we got?
Well, we got one question.
Right.
So this is from It's Just Paul at I am X hair, but it's pronounced crosshair. I am crosshair, but it's spelled X hair. And Paul asks, Dear Simon Mayo and Mark Commode.
Right, well, it's not ready for us, but Okay.
But, we'll answer it anyway. I think he meant it for Simon Mayo and Mark Commode.
Well, it's an easy mistake to make, isn't it?
Yeah. So he asks, would you have liked to have seen some actual Cyberpunk gameplay from E3? There was a behind closed doors demo there for YouTubers and press. So Adam, would you have liked to see some actual gameplay for a Cyberpunk 2077?
Yes.
Excellent, me too. So that ends our video cast for this time. Our E3 2018 roundup. Was there anything that we didn't perhaps talk about? Do you feel like we should have spoken about? Let us know in the comments. Or, tweet us. Adam, would you like to tell the viewers what your Twitter handle is?
Let me look it up.
So, Adam's Twitter handle is being looked up as we speak. However, mine is @Nicopedia89.
I mean,
From the sofa, @Reviews FTS. And now back to Adam.
Adam_Tyler89.
And you can follow him for lots of things about films and hatred of just people.
Yes, and loveliness of people. What?
There's not much loveliness. It's more hatred.
There is. There's loads. Did you mention the actual Twitter of the channel?
Yeah, literally while you were looking up. I said
What is it? What is it?
@Reviews FTS.
@Reviews FTS. From the sofa.
That's what I said.
No, we just have to repeat it because @Reviews FTS is the name of the channel.
What's it called?
@Reviews FTS. And if you do want to send us any questions, please give us open-ended questions and not ones that the answer is yes or no. Paul.
Personally, I think it was a very good question. I'm with you.
It's a very good question, but it doesn't start much conversation, does it?
Yeah.
Yes,
You can't.
Is the answer.
You can't abuse our viewership, Adam.
I can. Why are you still here? Why didn't you fall asleep 10 minutes into this boring thing?
Paul is one of our most valued viewers, okay? You can't insult our most valued viewers.
I can, you dickheads.
The whole premise of this video cast, any podcast, is you have your viewers and they ask questions, then you answer them. You make them feel valued.
Yeah, well, ask proper questions then.
It was the only question we got.
Well, there's the problem, isn't it?
You've got to start somewhere.
Next time, ask 2 questions if you really like us, Paul.
Paul, ask any question you want, okay? But anyway, if anyone else wants to send some questions our way, you can do by sending tweets at us and just general...
Right, we've just said the same thing again, so let's go now.
We're going!
Bye!
Thank you for watching.